Smattayu from the Shaving Cadre here. I was tagged in a 5-4-3-2-1 video challenge by Ben the Duck. It is 5 favorite soaps, 4 favorite post shave, 3 favorite brushes, 2 favorite razors, 1 favorite blade, and 1 bonus. So I'm just going to dive right in with the soaps. I can't really pick a single favorite, to be honest with you. So they're not in any particular order. So I'm going to start with Sterling Christmas Eve. This smells like Christmas Eve when I was a kid. We always had a live tree. Mom was always baking something in the kitchen. So it smells just like my childhood. Add to that the fact that Sterling is a great performer. It's a great value. And this is my favorite scent among that. This is just always going to be in the den. Next would be Sudsy Soapery, Citrus and Bay. This is probably the first vegetable-based soap where I realized that vegetable-based could be every bit as good as tallow. So it's also the first tub of soap that I've ever actually seen the bottom of. This is my second tub. And okay, the first one I ended up giving away probably 2/3 of it at least in samples. But still, I actually went through that tub, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Smattayu Veracino, Opuntia, SV, great soap. Another vegetable-based, amazing performer. Opuntia, fantastic scent, great scent strength. I love this stuff. All their soaps are great, but this is definitely my favorite of the lot. And if you've ever tried to take a sample out of this, you're basically chipping it out with a pickaxe. The stuff is like a rock, and the puck is going to last until like the 7th generation. So all good things to say about this. Checks all the boxes. Great soap. Next, CBL Iron Throne. He's got a lot of great scents. Iron Throne right now is my favorite. Bay rum scent, cooling agent, fire and ice. If you've ever used CBL soaps, you know that the performance is top notch. You're not going to really find anything better than this anywhere. And this is, like I said, my favorite scent. I've got a couple of the Tonsorial line coming, and if one of them smells like what I think it might smell like, then it might replace this one. But for right now, Iron Throne is definitely my guy. All right, next. WSP Formula T Black Amber Vanilla. I love this scent more than most anything in my den. I love vanilla. I know it's a lot used in a lot of feminine perfumes. This is a very masculine scent. It's warm. It's vanilla. It's spicy. It's just awesome stuff. I don't know why I have not picked up a bottle of the EDP yet, but it's only a matter of time before I pull the trigger on that. WSP Formula T is their tallow based, excellent performance, just all around great soap. So that's my top 5 soaps. Post shaves. I know it's been said before, but mine is in here too. I'm going to throw Spike in. You can see how much I like it. It's got not very much left in the bottom. I'm going to have to order it soon. And it's an alcohol-based splash, which I usually don't have a lot of luck with. I have dry skin, so I normally have to add something to the alcohol-based splashes, which I really like the way they feel. But this one, as you can see, I've used it a lot. I don't have that problem with this for some reason. It's just great stuff. Nice menthol kick, good scent. Just checks all the boxes. Next, Via Barbaria Aftershave Serum in the Fructy scent. This stuff is amazing. It's very thick. You can see a little bit goes a long way. It hydrates, it tightens. It really is fantastic stuff. I've actually used this a couple of times when I've had very rough shaves and needed to heal, and it's done a great job. So that'll be the next on the list. And after that, Paladin Shaving Unscented Balm. This stuff, I'm actually pretty sure it's not made anymore. I don't even know if there's any left on his site. If there is, I would recommend getting it. I've got a few bottles in reserve. I will be very sad when it's gone. I like the unscented because I can just take whatever fragrance of the day, get some of this, spray the fragrance, and I've got my aftershave. It's great balm, soaks in, moisturizes. It really is good stuff. And the last one, which is my favorite, Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations Post Shave Elixir. This is in the cedar and saffron set. This is my last bottle because I've given away probably about 5, maybe 6 bottles of Lisa's Post Shave Elixir. It is great stuff. Anytime I'm trying to convert someone to traditional wet shaving, usually the conversation starts. They're talking about irritation. They have sensitive skin, get razor burn, ingrown hairs, stuff like that. Then I usually end up loaning them a DE, a tuck of blades, and a bottle of this, along with some kind of shaving soap. I have never gotten a bottle back. Usually they're raving about the stuff. I love it. It's my favorite aftershave. Soaks in, moisturizes, doesn't actually lay on top and make your skin feel greasy. It's just really, really good. Good value. You can usually find it on sale. Fantastic stuff. I actually need to order some more soon in different scents again so that I can give them out and never get them back. So that's the post shave. 3 brushes. First one, sorry about that, had some technical difficulties. I lost my tripod, so I basically have MacGyvered the crap out of this thing. It's the phone is being held up by anti-gravity pistons and some other stuff that is all technical. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, Sterling Bore, great stuff. Absolutely fantastic brush. I got this, I think, for his introductory offer, and it's never shed a hair. It broke in real quick. It's just a really great brush. As always, Rod and Mandy put out fantastic products for great value. Number 2, this one, great sentimental value. This is the first shaving brush I ever turned. It's got the AP Shave Tuxedo knot in it. It's made of black walnut, finished with CA, and I can actually look through this thing and find a bunch of flaws in it. When I was sanding it, I didn't do it as thoroughly as I could have, so it doesn't have that glass finish that I go for with my brush handles. But it's still a good brush. I love this thing, and you wouldn't know it, but there's only about like maybe 2 or 3 millimeters deep of wood right around this center area. I love working with natural materials. I love the variety of grain in the wood, and I love working with it, but I'm not crazy about how light it is. So pretty much every brush I make, I add some lead split shot to. I just bore a hole down the center and epoxy some in to give it a little bit more heft. This one was before I actually had any split shot, so I had this big lead egg, and I bored a fat hole in the center of it. I'm surprised I actually didn't cut through this. And the brush actually weighs about 3 or 4 times as much as it looks like. So anyway, just a little side story, but I love this thing. It's a great brush. For whatever reason, actually this Tuxedo feels better than pretty much any other synthetic that I have used yet, except maybe a cashmere. Last, absolutely not least, is the TSC Legacy brush. You can see the medallion there. This is made of tiger wood. I've got the inlay in there. This was one that the shaving cadre asked me to turn for all the Legacy members. That was a huge honor for me. I love this brush. I love everything it stands for. This is one that will always be in the den. That's my top 3 brushes. The razors. I'm going with DEs on this just because of the one blade thing. So the first one would be my Gillette Aristocrat. Bought this from Chris, CMH 737. It's a great shaver, mild. I've never gotten a bad shave from it. It's very consistent. It's just good all around. I really enjoy this razor, and I've always liked shaving with it. The number 1, and this is definitely the king of the den of the DEs, is my Rockwell 6C. This thing has got some nice heft to it. I like the heavier razor. I've got really coarse facial hair, and it just is a lot easier for something to plow through it, or feels more effortless when it's got some more weight to it. So I would keep the number 4 plate on this, which is my favorite so far. I haven't actually used the 6 yet. That might happen. But this one, favorite razor, DE. Favorite blade, I am a Wismat guy. Milk Crate sent me a tuck. Every other DE blade I've ever used, I've gotten 3 shaves out. You'd usually even start to tug on the 3rd shave. 4th shave is usually hit or miss. I've tried fifth shave with maybe one or two of them, and it was ugly. It was not pretty at all. So these guys, the Wismets, I am on shave number 5 already with one of them. It is every bit as smooth and sharp now as it was for the first one, and I can't wait to see how many I can get out of this because I am extremely impressed with them. So Wismet blades are my blade. The bonus fragrance, that's a really tough one for me. Probably my favorite fragrance is no longer in the den. My bottle of Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa was the victim of a drive-by shooting, and I don't know why, but I have not replaced that bottle yet. That would be my favorite if it were in the den. Since it is not, I've got to go with Robert Graham Valor. It is not a year-round scent. It is more for cooler weather. I could do it in warm weather, but hot days of summer, definitely not something you want to go with this on. I love the everything. This checks all the boxes for me. Presentation, I love the bottle, the look of the bottle, the label here. The cap looks very classy. It actually looks like it's made of wood, though it is resin. Clicks right off. You could probably pick it up by the cap, but I wouldn't recommend it. It actually has a little tag in here so that you can only put it on. It'll only click on one way, so that the bulldog on top there is always facing in the same direction. This stuff smells amazing. It has an awesome dry down. Coffee, like light vanilla, spicy, a little woodsy. It projects like a beast for about 3 hours and lasts all day. It is an absolutely amazing scent. I got it from one of the discounters for a pretty good price, and I've had it for about a year and a half. And this is one of the ones where if I'm not sure what I want to use, I just jump straight on it. Robert Graham Valor, it's good stuff. So that is my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 challenge. I would tag someone, but I don't think there's anyone left that I know. I'm gonna have to go through the list and find out if there is, and if I can't find someone to tag, then I'll do that in the actual post where I post this video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll see you next video I make, which may be before 2021 sometime.